camera. It went live early, lol.
It did?
It went live on the back pedal.
Wait a second.
Hope we didn't say anything weird. Too late now.
Yeah. Here we are.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, no. I have it on my... on my thing.
Welcome to Roll to Forge. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Grace.
It's a pleasure to have you all here today. I think it's just us. It's probably just us that are here.
Because I have it pulled up. Jeremy has it pulled up. We thought it was
one. It's you. The other people left as soon as we started.
Oh,
sad.
That's all right.
Well, either way, we play.
Hey, we're entertaining ourselves here. That's the real goal.
That's the real goal of the show.
And if you all want to follow along, then you're lucky. You'll get to be entertained.
Yeah. So, welcome to Roll to Forge. This is our Ironsworn game. This is the first time me and Grace have gone live together. Yeah, that's about the nigger. A recap. We just rescued your sister, Asha, from the jaws of the basilisk.
Yes. It was traumatizing, really.
You saw your mom?
I saw my mom.
Yeah.
She was a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
She haunts me. That might have been actually my first encounter with her after she died. So
I was like, never met your mom, period.
So it was really jarring seeing her again, especially in that ghastly form.
We've migrated our character sheets over to Roll20 to try and keep them in one consolidated place instead of loose paper that can be lost. So if things are a little bit slower, bear with us.
We're learning.
But if I remember correctly, I think that we just camped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we just camped. And
bless you.
We need to decide our next course of action. The first thing I want to do is figure out if Asha is okay. So let's see.
Oh, and currently we're using Roll20, which is a really great
virtual
online
tabletop.
Yeah, interface that's actually really easy to use. The learning curve is not high at all. And I say that as a person who sometimes has trouble learning new programs. So really love this special Ironsworn, what would you call it?
Special Ironsworn character sheet?
Yeah, I mean, it's not just the character sheet. It's like the whole game on the site, so you don't have to keep printing out pages and flipping through things. So it's better for the environment. It's also easier for managing all of these things and staying organized. That's my plug.
Hashtag Roll20 sponsor us. Thank you. All right, so we need first to figure out if she is okay. So I think that we need to ask the Oracle. So we have to decide how likely it is that she is not okay. It's your sister, so you get to decide. What's like your % chance that Asha is okay after being taken and bitten by the...
And like eaten?
Not eaten.
Oh, she wasn't consumed. She was just out. She was outside in the cocoon, right?
Yeah, paralytic, waxy toxin.
I'd say it's like a 60% chance.
That she's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Why don't you roll the 2d10s and get us kicked off?
All right, listen to this pleasing...
60%. So you want likely. So if it's 26 or greater, it's likely.
Oh.
It's not likely. You rolled a 17.
Yikes.
So Asha's not okay.
Oh.
I wonder what's wrong with her. Let's find out.
I'm scared now.
Oracle tables. Let's see. Plot. Action. Why don't you roll on the Major plot twist.
Okay.
Yeah.
2d10 again.
Yes, 2d10 again.
Oh my god.
No, it's fine.
Oh, it's okay because it's just a random result. This time it's not like it doesn't matter if you roll high or low. 16 means an assumption is revealed to be false.
So what is false about her predicament? Maybe it wasn't the basilisk that...
Maybe it was something else.
Or a mutant basilisk. Maybe there was something strange about the basilisk. We do have those horrors in the world.
Maybe they're a nice basilisk. And they were injecting her with happy magic.
False.
Take away that statement and don't think about that. At all.
So I'm going to need you to either back up or take the liquids off the table. So I'm right behind you here.
All right. So,
what is weird about the basilisk? I think the basilisk is mutated in some fashion.
Mutated to be another creature?
Like with the horrors of our world, those evil creatures. So whatever poison is afflicting her, we don't necessarily have a cure. So I think that we have to take her somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. But where is that somewhere? We will now use the settlement table. Oracle. So, we're on the Ragged Coast, and we can go to probably either the Deep Wilds or Haven, which is further away. I think it just depends. I think that we can find some sort of settlement in the Deep Wilds, which is what's connected. It's where that forest line started for the basilisk. So, location. We have to decide how far away this is. This journey is probably going to be troublesome because I think they're right next to each other. So we're going to add a progress box. We're going to call it Travel to Deep Wilds. And we're going to make it troublesome because they're only going one country over. Then we're going to
country.
Like one...
Is a country like a state?
Like a region.
That'd be a lot too.
Yeah.
Maybe like a city.
No, that's probably pretty large. The journey will decide. But it's right next to each other, so I think it's fine. Settlement name. Let's see. I want to roll one. Settlement name is based on a historical event. What happened here? What place or practice commemorates this event? So let's see. Let's choose an action one. That's going to be 36, which gives us suppress. So the historical event was some sort of suppression. And the theme of it, 79, is revenge.
So maybe what I'm thinking is some of the other people who were here before us, maybe it was some kind of suppression of them.
So you're saying we came in, we invaded, there's a town out in the deep wilds that now we inhabit.
Yeah, maybe it was as revenge because when we first arrived, they showed violence because we were intruders. And there was some revenge against them. Or it could be... maybe revenge against us. Maybe it's still their territory. And every now and again, they kidnap one of our people.
Has some sort of like precious resource or something.
Yes.
So
that works too.
if this area has some sort of like elven populace to it, then I think we call the town Elfsbane.
Elfsbane?
Bane.
Elfsbane.
Elfsbane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elfsbane. Elfsbane.
So let's see. We're going to go to notes. I'm going to write down
Bane. I was just looking up the definition of Bane really quick. I mean, I know that Bane means annoyance or something. The bane of one's existence. It's a very dramatic term.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called, or the definition is a cause of great distress or annoyance. So is it the elves' annoyance or is it our annoyance with the elves?
Ours.
Okay.
We push them out of that space. Or whoever lives there pushed them out of that space.
Elves' bane.
A community in the deep wilds. Okay, so now, I think we hover over Asha's body and she hasn't woken up as I'm starting to finish breakfast, which is probably porridge of some sort.
Classic.
I come over with a couple bowls. Is Asha awake yet?
No, she's not. She hasn't awoken yet.
I put the bowls down. I bend down towards her. I kind of put my hand against her head and feel her temperature. She still has a fever and she hasn't woken up. Kind of like rub her cheek and there's like this kind of thick sweat on her.
I think she could be poisoned, maybe.
Still? It was just a basilisk. It should be over within 12 hours.
I don't know. I think there was something different about this basilisk. I think we have to take her somewhere else because I don't know how to deal with this.
I pull out a map and I open it up and I look around the immediate area. Closest village seems to be Elfsbane. We can take her there and try. It'll be hard with just the two of us and carrying her.
Is it dangerous over there?
More troublesome than anything.
Do you think we'll run into any elves?
Who knows?
I'm willing to do anything for my sister.
We don't really have a choice. Well, let's pack up and build some sort of gurney for her, and then we'll carry her through the woods.
Okay.
So I start to pack everything up. I hand you your bowl of porridge.
Thanks.
You need to eat. Nom, 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 nom. And yeah, get all set. And let's take a journey. So moves, adventure moves, undertake a journey. When you travel across hazardous or unfamiliar lands, set the rank of your journey. I said troublesome because it's only one away. Then, for each segment of your journey, roll plus wits. If you are setting off from a community with which you share a bond, add +1 to your initial roll. Which we're not. I will carry Asha. So you should roll for the first make the journey.
Okay.
So you roll plus wits.
I have 1 wits. 1 wits about me.
I give you the map. You need to roll 3 of these.
Oh.
So that is a 2 plus 1, which is a 3 on the dice. And you rolled a 4 and a 10 on the challenge dice, which means a miss. On a miss, you are waylaid by a perilous event. Pay the price.
Yikes.
Yay! Immediately, elves. You suffer the outcome of a move. So why don't you roll 2 d10s and find out what price we pay.
47.
47. A new danger or foe is revealed. So, we will ask the Oracle and see. I think it's a 50-50. I think it's more likely that it's a bear or something than an elf.
Because the elves really don't want to interact with us.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. We're heading to a place called Elfsbane.
You're just thinking bears.
Yeah.
You're just
I'm just hoping
bears. Okay.
Hoping bears.
Hoping.
And a praying.
All right, 51 or
26 or greater, it's a bear.
Oops. 60.
No, that's a 6.
Oh, it's a 6 poopy butts.
So that means it is elves. So, we walk along. I'm carrying her behind, and what do you think? How do you think the elves make themselves known?
I think we hear these kind of like ticking sounds,
Mm-hmm.
like some kind of audible communication
Mm-hmm.
in the trees that doesn't sound like any animal that we've heard.
Sure. So I start to set Asha down into the grass, and I'm thinking like this is a very heavily wooded, very like brambly, sort of overgrown type area. We've been probably traveling for maybe a couple hours at this point.
With a lot of random like brambles on us.
Sure. Do you hear something, Makari?
Yes.
I know this is an office, but there's so many trees.
So many trees.
Let's see. How? I need to know if they're going to be hostile or not. That's the sound of the trees. All right. Why don't you make another D100 roll on the character goal?
18.
18.
Pay a debt? Oh, God. So
in the town of Elfsbane, we're heading towards. We're in the outskirts of an area that the elves are probably pushed back to. And we come across this clicking sound. I think one jumps from a tree, this sort of like gray-skinned, has some sort of like intricate wooden mask, kind of like a tiki or something of that effect. And has all these like leafy appendages for hair and what might be like sideburns or a beard or something underneath there. Wearing pretty much just skin, has probably wood and stone type armaments, and speaks directly into our minds. No human passes this area. Imagine a cool like echo effect.
How is that echoing? We're in the forest.
They're probably like 7.5 feet tall, I think. What do you think? You're the elven expert.
I'd say 7.
Yeah.
They're really tall and imposing.
I start to reach and put a hand on my axe, and there's arrows come from flying from the treetops, and 2 more jump down.
They land right at our feet, the arrows. Okay. I say, please help us. My sister, she's not well at all. We have to get past. We think the only way to help her is from somebody who knows what this is. Can you please help us?
I don't think they care. I think we'll have to offer them something.
What can we do to pass?
Makari, the sword.
The sword? Okay. I take the sword from my back. That's the one we found in the cave, right? Mm-hmm. You mean this old thing?
What are you doing?
If this will let us pass, I'll give it to you. Gladly.
Let's ask the Oracle, shall we?
We shall.
I think it's a 50-50. Cool. So he kind of saunters up, and I think we see like the brambles kind of like push out of the way with every one of his or their steps or glides. I guess I wouldn't even call them like steps, just this very graceful walk and starts to push through and takes the glass sword from your hands.
Do they go?
I think they like just jump into
Shoot
the trees.
into the trees.
Yeah, shoot into the trees. It's like
and somehow they make no noise
Yeah.
throughout this entire experience. We just hear a couple swishes and the brush, and that's it.
You know what? Actually, that's probably a compel move rather than ask the oracle. We're gonna make a small redo. I think he's interested. We'll say the ask the oracle means he's interested. So he's walked up. He walks up to you. You're the one making it. So when you attempt to persuade someone to do something, envision your approach and roll. If you charm, pacify, barter, or convince, roll plus heart. Threaten or insight, roll plus iron. Lie or swindle, roll plus shadow.
Plus heart.
I think you're swindling. I think you're trading the sword.
Oh, for this, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shadow?
Yeah. Two plus
3 is 5.
And that beats both challenge dice. Cool, worked out either way. On a strong hit, they'll do what you want or share what they know. Take +1 momentum. If you use this exchange to gather information, make that move now and add +1. I don't think we need information, but I think you get an increase in momentum, so you can increase your momentum.
No, but it would be nice.
Just so you know, whenever you want to use this, you can burn your momentum and guarantee a result. So this is basically an 8 on the action die if you were to burn it.
Okay.
If you're like, I really want to succeed.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, they leap into the trees. I think I sit for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It's been a while since I've seen an elf.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I suppose. I pick up Asha and continue on.
Okay.
All right, you're leading this journey. We still have progress to make, so gotta make another roll.
All right. 2d10? Or do I need this as well?
I need that as well.
What
Anytime
am
you make
I-
a move, you always use all 3.
Do I add something to this?
Wits.
All right, 67, and 5 plus 1 is 6. So is that a weak hit?
That's a miss. You have to beat the dice.
Oh.
Yeah. So again,
not even, and you matching it is failing.
Yes. Well, not succeeding the challenge dice. Yeah. So we pay the price again. This is a hard journey.
Yeah.
I only marked it as troublesome. I'll take a gander at the. Well, it's your move.
Rolls.
You pay the price.
Okay.
Roll 2 d10s. Yep.
55. It causes a delay or puts you at a disadvantage. I'd say we're hitting swamp.
Okay. Yeah.
Swampland, and we're getting wet and cold and pissed off.
It's from Alone. I think we're gonna have to make camp at some point soon. The swamp's really gonna slow us down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's find a dry spot to post up, I guess.
I pick up Asha over the shoulder and start to carry her across until we find some sort of dry clearing or maybe ancient ruined bed or something like that. Put up some hammocks and trees because I know better.
Above the moisture.
We're going to make camp. Roll plus supply. It's going to be 3 plus 4. So that's 7. That's a weak hit because I rolled a 7 and a 3 on the challenge dice. Mm-hmm. On a weak hit, choose one.
Wait a second. What did you roll?
3 plus supply, which is 4.
So 7.
Yes. So it's a weak hit. Didn't beat a 7.
Mine should have been a weak hit last time then.
You didn't beat the 6.
I got a 6 and a 7.
Right. You didn't beat the 6. I didn't beat the 7. I beat the 3.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
You have to beat at least 1.
Yes.
Okay, heard.
So, recuperate, take +1 health for you or any companions. Suffer -1 supply and take +1 health for you and your companions. Relax, take +1 spirit. Focus, take +1 momentum. Prepare. When you break camp, add +1 if you undertake a journey. Cool. Then I think we're going to do prepare so we can start making some better undertake journey. So I think we need some rest. I think we're a little flustered in dealing with those elves. Let's put us on the back foot.
Yep. Let's do it.
So we kind of nap. I think we sit around.
Nappy nap.
Sit around the fire.
I stroke Asha's hair.
Let's see if there's an adventure move. Make preparations or attempt to gain leverage. So I'm going to try to think about if there's a path in these woods. I'm going to try to secure an advantage. When you assess a situation, make preparations or attempt to gain leverage. And I'm going to use with expertise, insight, or observation. I'm going to roll plus wits. Wits. So that is 6 plus 2, which is 8, which doesn't beat either die. Oh,
shit.
What a game.
Yeah, if you don't roll well, you don't do well. But,
no,
well,
fictional things.
Yeah, that's true.
On a miss, you fail and your assumptions betray you. Pay the price. Pay the price. Gonna roll the dice.
We gotta pay the price.
That's
roll the dice.
15. You are separated from something or someone. I don't know if we could be separated from each other, but I think that we're gonna lose a supply. I think we lose some of our items to the swamp, to the bog. Yikes. So on your character sheet, if you want to change your supply from 4 to 3.
Oh no!
Because in this game we share supply. The deer. And yeah. So all right. Well, I think we wake up in the morning and we've lost a couple of, like a day's worth of rations or something like that.
Wake up in the morning and we lost our rations.
I think that we have to also...
Fudge.
Do we have to eat rations? Oh, that's on a strong hit or a weak hit. All right. I'm going to kind of take the charge on this one, see if my luck's any better. I also have one more wits than you. That's going to be 2 plus 1, which is 3, and I rolled a 1 and a 4, so that's a weak hit.
Nice.
On a weak hit, you reach a waypoint and mark progress, but suffer -1 supply. Not good.
Not Gucci.
So character sheet minus supply down to 2 for both of us.
Yeah. There you go. Great. Yep.
I'm gonna mark. Yep. Gonna mark progress.
There goes our blankie. Gone to the swamp. We lost our fire starter.
No. That's a little inside joke.
What?
It's a little inside joke.
No, it's not.
It's a little inside joke.
Narrative.
There are no fire starters.
Sure there. What do you effing mean? There's flint there.
That's a rock. We have to find the rock. It's a rock.
It's a rock.
All right, we wake up. I'm upset.
I'm also upset. We lost my blankie.
We have to continue to undertake our journey. Why don't you take the lead on this one?
All right. Should I go to moves so I'm following along?
Probably.
Undertake a journey. So I ka boog a boog. Is this what is it again? Is it wits?
Mm-hmm. If you read it.
Oh, there we go. Roll plus wits. Man, if only I could read. 85 and 1, so I beat it. Well, 1 plus 1 is 2. My wit is 1. So, strong hit.
No, you rolled a 5 and an 8 on the challenge die.
That means I beat this, right?
No, you want this to beat these two. Your action dice must beat the
Oh,
challenge.
I was thinking the opposite. So I literally thought the opposite of what I was doing. Embarrassing. Sorry to the writers of this game.
It's my fault for not teaching you. So that's a miss. We must pay the price again. This is not a fun journey.
This is not what the gods want for us.
All right, roll that. Pay the price.
We're just gonna drown.
Just the 2d10s. 82. A surprising development complicates your quest.
I think there's something in the swamp.
Either that or I think Asha is getting worse. I think her life is in jeopardy.
You think
because
that's
we're taking
surprising?
Yes. Like death? Absolutely. Your sister's gonna die. I think her fever worsens. I think she starts to have labored breath.
Okay.
We can roll for it.
No, it's fine. She's struggling.
It's been a couple days and it's taken longer than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, she's sweating a lot. She's turning a little blue.
I think she starts
a little gray,
to...
actually.
Why don't you imitate labored breathing for Asha?
She's got that death rattle.
Yeah. Set her down. Immediately check on her.
Oh my god. Do we have to do that thing in the movies where we puncture a hole in her chest?
Not yet. We don't have to stick the adrenaline needle in there. Alright, I guess we keep undertaking this journey for the day. We gotta get a move on.
It's all because of you, Hector, you bastard.
Alright, so that's 1 plus 1, and I rolled a 1 and a 5. So that is a weak hit. We make progress. So that's 6 out of 10. And we suffer -1 supply.
Jesus. All right.
Oh no, we do not.
Really about
Yes,
to.
-1 supply.
We're really about to lose our fire starter.
Yeah.
And her clothing.
It just pops right off. No.
It catches fire.
Okay, so we can either reach our destination and make a progress roll, or we can try to get more progress on our journey.
I'm confused by what you just said.
So right now we've been making a move to determine how much progress we've made on the journey, how many milestones we reach. Out of 10 boxes, we have 6 filled. We can now roll to finish the journey by reaching our destination. We make another roll, but instead of using the action dice, we use the 6 out of 10 on the progress. So that means our roll has to be less than 6 for us to reach our destination.
So which one do we roll for that?
You would roll
D10?
both of the D10s.
Okay. And it has to be less than 6 total?
Yes. You can also burn momentum for this because you have 8.
Oh, I'll do that.
All right.
Can I burn momentum down?
No, you can do it. You can do it after you make the roll.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to reach our destination and say, when your journey comes to an end, roll the challenge dice and compare to your progress. Oh, never mind. Momentum is ignored in this roll. Lol. Do we take the chance? Asha's not feeling better. If we have to pay another price, I think it's gonna go really south really fast. I think we might lose Asha if we don't hurry.
So you think we should take the chance?
I'm saying that if we get another failed roll, we'll lose Asha.
Even if this one's gonna fail too, maybe.
That's yes.
Okay.
Either it's up to you, it's your sister. We can try to get more progress. And then you can burn your momentum on that, and then we can roll.
More progress.
Okay, so we're gonna undertake a journey. We're pushing into the night on this one. And the night's not such a good time. I think we're starting to come out of this. I think this next roll will take us out of the swamp.
Wait a second. No. I haven't checked to see if any of these things impact me.
They don't.
Poopy. Not even my
Nope.
bonds? Or my...
We're not from Elsbane.
My, assets?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, you're right. Okay. Just looking at my stats.
You're not looking at anything. Even if you burned momentum, you couldn't beat it.
This is really bad.
This is really bad.
I'm really not rolling well at all. Well, it's not really a well thing in this game. It's just a...
narrative. Yeah. We might die here.
We might die and Asha might die.
Yeah.
Asha might be a zombie.
Yeah. So you rolled double 8s, which means plot twist. It's a critical, but not in the greatest of ways. So why don't you roll those D100s first, and then we'll pay the price as well. 52. So the plot twist is you are betrayed by someone who was trusted.
Asha's a zombie.
No, I think I know what it means.
Okay.
And then you need to pay the price.
Hector.
Mm-mm.
Well, now I'm really curious.
You gotta pay the price. Yep.
Okay. 88. Again.
It wastes resources, so we're gonna die.
Maybe.
I think that Makari blames Pendry. This was his idea to go to this town. It's taking way longer. There's been no clear path.
You made us go through swampland. That's extremely dangerous.
I thought it was the fastest route.
Well, we got stuck. And it's because of you.
Look,
it's because of you, my sister's not recovering. It's because of you that she's gonna die.
I don't even know how she got caught. And I think I throw the backpack on the ground and it lands in, like, some quicksand.
What?
Yeah.
Had our only snacks.
We need to mark our supply down to 0.
Oh my god. And suddenly our clothes pop off.
No, we still have our clothes.
No. Supply.
This is going from worse to impossible.
Worse. This is worse than when we were fighting the frickin' basilisk.
Now we have to make the out of supply move.
Oh god. Resupply?
No.
Is that in that? No.
Out of supply. When your supply is exhausted, reduce to 0, mark unprepared. If you suffer additional minus supplies while unprepared, you must exchange each additional minus supply for any combination of health, spirit, or momentum as appropriate to the circumstance. We'll carry Asha. I will get her out of here. I will help you to the best of my ability. I promise you. I will not let you down.
You better mean that. Wee wah.
Well, 1 plus 1.
So
okay,
weak hit. Weak hit.
You mark
-1 supply.
-1 supply. I think that instead of me eating, I give Asha what little food, like my portion. Make sure she has her strength, and I'll take -1 health.
Okay. What's your health at now? Oh.
I'm okay for now.
Mm.
Could go very topsy-turvy real quick. So we mark more progress. That's 9 out of 10 boxes. I think I'm going to try to make our destination. Progress.
Are you going to count that?
Yes.
Ugh.
It's an 8, which means I still beat it because we have 9. That's a 5. Strong hit. On a strong hit, the situation at your destination favors you. Choose one. Make another move now, not a progress move. Add +1. Take +1 momentum. I want to make another move to resupply and see if we can pick some stuff up. Roll plus wits. So it's 5 + 2 + 1, which is 8. And that beats both die. Strong hit. We both gain 2 supply.
Yay! That was delayed.
Yay!
2 supply. We found our snacks.
You have to uncheck unprepared.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I find some fruit, maybe find like a wounded creature.
Ooh, yeah, we find some wild berries. In the bush.
What I want to see is, since Asha is in such critical condition, I want to make an oracle roll to see if she makes it when we make it to town.
Okay.
I think it's a 50-50. It's your character, so I'm
I should
asking.
make it.
Oh, I'm asking you if that makes sense to you.
Okay. If she dies, I have no reason to live. But it's narrative. I mean, she was in the jaws of death.
You have to live on for her.
Okay, what am I?
You're just rolling 2d10s and 51 or better. She's good.
Oh my god.
92.
92!
She's good.
She's good!
You thought it was bad.
No, I thought it was good.
Okay, cool. So Asha's fine when we make it to Elfsbane.
I'm gonna cry.
All right. So let's see. First, we need, what does this place look like? I'm gonna do 3. That's 10. Broken. That makes sense. 54. Abandoned. What? And 50. Broken, abandoned,
Oh,
and
God.
inaccessible.
We can only
No.
laugh, really.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
There's no one here. It's been overtaken by swamp. I don't know what to do.
And Asha's still alive, presumably, but barely. There's nobody around at all?
I rolled abandoned. There's nobody around at all. I can't make this stuff up. I can't.
Can you...
I am rolling on a table.
Do you want to go, do you want me to stay with Asha and you go find somebody? Or try?
Yeah,
So we
how
don't have
about
to
you?
keep dragging her along?
How about you look around the village for any
Anything?
supplies
Okay.
that are left over, and I will.
I'm gonna do that.
I think I'm gonna try to contact the elves.
Alright. Jesus Christ. You know shit's bad when we're trying to contact the elves.
I don't have a choice. We can't make another 2 weeks journey or week's journey.
Should I do resupply?
Yeah.
Okay. When I hunt, forage, or scavenge, roll plus wits. Wow, good. Good thing I'm the witty one. Alright. So I'm doing all 3. I'm foraging. I'm scavenging.
Hey.
Yay. I did a weak hit, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, weak hit, take up to 2 supply, but suffer -1 momentum for each.
Cool.
We're gonna definitely do that. So we currently have 4 supply, and I'm gonna go down to 6 momentum.
Heard. I am going to try to. I don't gather secure an advantage. Make preparations or attempt to gain leverage. Okay. I'm going to call out. I'm going to use courage, so I'm going to roll plus heart.
What are you gonna say? Just hey! Hey!
I probably travel for about half a day back into the woods. I call out in what little Elven I know from you, from any scriptures you taught me. Or maybe it's compel. Maybe compel's the better one. Yeah, I'm gonna compel. Gonna try to charm, pacify, barter, or convince with heart. Hey, that's 6 plus 3. Which only gives me a weak hit because fuck us, I guess. On a weak hit as above, but they ask you for something in return. So I call out. I get +1 momentum. I call out. I know that we've taken this land from you, and I can't speak for those that are gone now, but I need you. We need you. I need this. I need to help her. I think I wait for a while. I think probably right behind me, one of them kind of like creeps out from behind a tree. And I turn around and... What will you do for us? What do you want? I'll give you anything, everything. I'll give you everything to help us. To help Asha. To help Makari. Let's find out what they want. Oracles.
I want your skin. Weird.
Character goal. Or... Yeah. On the floor doesn't
Allie
count.
commented, "Let's split up, gang. Getting Scooby-Doo vibes."
Thanks, Allie. Thanks for being here. That's a 26. Cure an ill.
Cure an ill for them? How do we do that?
Let's do theme.
Maybe elves don't have hair and they highly covet ours.
68.
It's good for rope. It's good for making
Portent?
rope.
What does portent mean? Thank God I have the internet.
It's abbreviated important. Portent.
Portent. A sign of warning that something, especially something monumentous or calamitous, is likely to happen.
Oh.
Let's see.
Jeez.
So, portent illness, cure a portent illness.
So, is the plague starting to reach them?
A new plague?
Or ours? Did we bring it with us somehow?
I think it's a future favor. I think the elf... Many of ours have been sick. The ones that stayed where you are now have been lost to a sickness. And now it affects our people. No humans will come to this area, and you will make sure of that. Anything. I'll do whatever you want. On my honor. And I think...
That means we have to live there now, so...
I just think that we have to make the deep wilds non-human territory or find a way to get rid of the disease. But I have an asset called Honor Bound. It doesning do anything for me right now.
That was just an FYI for you beautiful folks out there.
I actually have no assets that'll do anything here. So great. Perfect. I agree. I heartily agree. So I think after about 15, no, maybe like 2 hours, 15 minutes is a short time for me to travel like half a day out. I think the elf brings around these 2 large elks, like unusually large ancient elks.
Awesome.
And I hop on timidly with them, and we ride back towards the village. And you see us arrive, and the elf comes down and approaches. They're here to help.
I kind of step backwards out of fear, but I nod my head and I say thank you. She was, I think, poisoned by this basilisk, but it's not anything like we've ever seen before. She won't wake up, and she's sweating and her skin is changing. Have you seen anything like this before?
I think the elf just kind of moves forward, bends down towards her, puts a hand on her chest, and moves it down to her stomach. I think he kind of like pushes on her, and she winces, and then he kind of drags the hand while still applying pressure, like up, like pulling, like moving something underneath inside. And we watch as all this like black tar just like all over her face and mouth.
Oh my god. I go over toward her and I hug her. Has she woken up yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. She just is coughing up, so that's a good sign. So I grab her from behind while she's doing this. And the elves, like, shake their head slowly and look at me, and I back away again.
I think the voice pushes in her mind again, and no mere beast did this to her. The foulness of the night. I think to myself, we've never seen a basilisk horror before. I didn't see anything strange about the basilisk. I think he just kind of gets up, heads towards... I'm imagining that she was in a hut of some sort, like a broken down hut.
Mm-hmm.
Walks towards the door, stops. Remember our promise. And walks past the doorway and gets on the elk in pieces.
Pieces? Wow. I see some color returning to Asha's cheeks. She's still asleep. I wipe all the black shit from her face.
Super viscous, tar-like.
It's like thick.
Congealed.
I look at it and I press it between my fingers. Is there a way to, like, investigate it?
Gather information? Sure. Why'd you read aloud?
When you search an area, ask questions, conduct an investigation, or follow a track, roll plus wits. If you act within a community or ask questions of a person with whom you share a bond, add +1. Excuse me.
So yeah, you just want to roll. Maybe you're trying to like think of something in your ancient studies.
Yeah. I guess I have a book with me. I open the book and I try to find anything that has to do with like liquids. Chemistry.
I want to know the name of the elf.
Nice.
That's a big nope.
Yes. Is this 10 then?
Yes.
Poopy. Thought it would be 0.
No.
I know. It doesn't make sense.
So on a miss, you pay the price.
Pay the price. Okay. Where do I go?
Fate moves.
$56. It causes a delay or puts you at a disadvantage. What else is new?
What else is new? Yeah, what does that look like?
I get my hands dirty.
Well, you can roll on an additional table. Let's see.
Causes a delay, puts you in a disadvantage.
What's the theme of this delay? Why don't you make another roll there? Just the two, yeah.
67.
Uh,
War. Causes a war.
I think the text you have
Is not relevant.
Yeah, it's not relevant.
It's about war.
Yeah.
It's about classical
like history
war.
wars or something. Yeah. I want to try to forge a bond with the thing.
So I just spend all this time reading to no avail.
Yeah. Forge a bond. When you spend significant time with a person or community, stand together, or make sacrifices for their cause, for sure, you can attempt to create a bond. When you do, roll plus heart. If you make this move after you successfully fulfill your vow to your benefit, you may re-roll any dice. Which I'm not, so... that is a 5 plus 3, which is 8. That's going to beat both my 3 and 4 on the challenge dice, a strong hit. Make note of the bond, mark a tick on your bond progress track, and choose one. Take +1 spirit or +2 momentum. I'm going to take momentum. I'm going to find out the name of this person. Oracle. Elf names. $41. Maya Tanai.
Cool.
Oh wait, I can record it on my sheet. Bonds. Maya Tanai. Deep Wilds. Elf. Helped cure Asha in exchange for the, what do you call it? To barricade but not barricade. To ward off any humans. Any humans in this portion of the Deep Wilds. If we're coming from the Ragged Coast, that's the western Deep Wilds. I guess we have to go communicate with different settlements along the eastern edge and tell them not to go any further in. So I think that's one of my vows right now.
They're unspeakable horrors. There are unspeakable horrors in this land, we tell them.
That's one thing we could say, certainly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we should tell them that's where we lost Hector.
Well, that's true.
Hector was killed.
And we're free wardens, so they have to believe us.
Mm-hmm.
So warn the circles to stay away.
Sate away.
Sachet
away.
/ protect the elven people of the Deep Wilds. Let's try to figure out how many settlements there are. Major settlements, and then so I'm going to roll a d6. 5. There are 5 circles. So I'm going to call this a formidable challenge.
We rescued Asha. We rescued Asha. We rescued Asha.
She's
It's a
okay.
happy day.
She's okay.
It's a
She's
happy
okay.
day.
She's okay. Great.
Great.
Great. Well, and I get one more bond. So that's 4.
Bond. Bond.
Well, my vow's mark. There's a move for that. Vow move. Where is it at? Where is it at?
Where's it at?
Swear an iron vow. When you swear upon iron to complete a quest, I will swear upon my axe.
I thought you were going to say ass for sure.
Write your vow and give the quest rank, then roll plus heart if you make this vow to a person or community with whom you share a bond with. Absolutely.
Oh.
6 plus 3 plus 1 is 10, which beats a 9 and a 3. Highest roll I'll ever get. On a strong hit, you are emboldened, and it is clear what you must do next. Take plus 2 momentum. Hell yeah. Boop. Boop. We'll bed down here, and we'll make our way to the next settlement.
Okay. Do you think she's going to be okay?
I think she is. I think her eyes start to flutter open.
Asha?
And that's where we are going to end today. You can get to reconnect with Asha next time. Do you imagine Mary?
No.
Mary, if you're watching.
Mary's in my place. I'm Asha.
Aw.
Probably. She's my older sister, so.
Yeah. I thought you were the younger one. Anyways,
Hello? Jeremy's
I blacked
not
out.
alive.
404 error. Thank you for being here with us today on our first ever live stream.
It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. I hope you enjoyed it for those of you that were here and watching, and we hope to see you next time. My name's Jeremy.
My name's Grace. Why aren't you more confident?
And this has been Roll to Forge. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You're the best.
I'm ending the broadcast now. I'm still ending. End stream.